Hello, so thanks for the interest in my truck, 91 Nissan Atlas, currently on Trade Me. I'll give you a little tour. I'm just going to move out to the street, so I'll just show you a cold start. Got glow plugs on there, factory glow plug timer, not currently connected, and then I'll show you on there just so you can get an idea. It's not a great sign if you get huge amounts of smoke on a diesel when you first start it up, and it is dead cold. Oh, forgot, of course it cuts out when that happens, but looking back there it looks all clear. Alright, so I'm just going to drive out to the street and then I'll be able to show you in a bit more detail. So it's another thing at low revs, sometimes you get that little sound, that beep on. It's odd, putting the handbrake on sorts that out, but it can beep otherwise. You've got fast idle down there, which I just put on a little bit just while it's cold, and yeah, we'll go for a drive. So here we are again. We've been going about 40 seconds or something. Just drove out my driveway. Just don't want to let any ne'er-do-wells know where the truck keeps in case they want to try and steal it or anything. Sort of here the engine's sounds pretty normal. It does run pretty nicely. And I'll just find somewhere where I can pull over. A bit more of a tour. Okay, so I've just found a quiet spot to pull over. Here is the truck. It's a couple of little rattly things, but I mean it's just things that could be secured. Engine itself isn't noisy, no bearing noise or anything from the alternator or power steering pump. Here we are under there. All looks pretty normal stuff. The paint job is what I would call a good fleet paint job, but not a show car paint job. Like you can probably see, there were some runs and the panels weren't perfect first. The idea is just to make it look professional, but it's not super perfect. Same goes for the tray. I always think that if the cab looks good, you can kind of get away with anything. So I'll flip this forward. So here we are. Running pretty good. We've got oil catch can. There was a lot of blow by when it was first rebuilt until the piston rings bedded in. There's still a bit, but it's getting better, especially after it's loaded up. I just put a couple of tons of gravel in it and drove it around up and down Bombay Hill a few times, and that made a big difference. So there's the other side. Got alternator, power steering pump there. Yep, that's probably that. All these front shackle bushes have been done. The last COF, all four corners, all of them. Yeah. Coolant was flushed and has stayed a good green colour. Oil's still pretty black after a few thousand Ks, but yeah, pretty good. So, that diesel filter's new as well. 3,000 Ks ago, I think. that's the down there. That's the filler for the water tank. Is there. Batteries, locking battery clamp, got the same key as the padlock, as the toolbox, which is currently off, but it will come with it. Good size toolbox in here, comes with 8 litres of oil for the next change. I just bought it because it was on special and I'd planned to keep this. So tyres, pretty good, plenty of tread. Like certainly wouldn't expect to need those. This is the wash down pump, which is, you're not going to be water blasting your deck with it. The idea is just to yeah, so I mean, like when I was doing my house in Tauranga, the I don't know, just left a mess all over the road and I got in trouble with the council, so I figured I'm never going to do that again. And it is good. It's like quite a narrow jet, so good for cleaning wheels and stuff. It isn't on a switch as yet. It just plugs in there, and then is that on? Yep. And that will work like so. Yeah. Okay, and then I just unplug that when it's not in use. There's the amp for the sub, and there's a 30 amp DC-DC converter for that. Got these speakers. I mean, they need to be decent because it's quite loud in here, so makes driving that much better if you got okay music. All the alarm stuff's in there. Decent glove box. I'll empty it if anything not useful. One of my favourite features, this clipboard device that does fold up, so you can take 3 people. I'll show you the hoist now, which is instructions up there in Japanese, which I've Google translated. Basically just give it a bit of revs and then clutch in, and then I pull this back and let the clutch out. Position there, it'll just sit there. Okay, so all the felt a COF for a bit of chassis heave, so this has all been painstakingly repainted. And also failed on these shocks, which I've just replaced. We've got wiring back there for the reversing camera. That's a 1224 volt in the middle there. Trailer adapter, got a little reversing light there, which is really handy. Yeah, what else to discuss? I just had this off at the weekend, the rocker cavity check the tappets, and it looks like that might need to be clamped down a bit. A little bit of oil coming out there, but I mean, it's pretty greasy around the engine, but there's no like big oil leaks. You look down there, or is there? Maybe that's out the rocker cover. I'll look into that. Cool, and then to let the deck down, we just go forward like so. Go. Got a tray up here, cup holders there, pretty rickety, clean ashtray, no ash. Got this rather basic but pretty great stereo. Includes a reversing camera, of course. You only ever use it for Bluetooth, but you can load or use a USB stick, and that will do that stuff. Okay, so on further investigation, that oil leak is coming from that it's out of the alternator vacuum oil supply. So I'll sort that out. I've got some hose, and that'll be done before sale, so it'll be good. Alright, thanks for watching.